Average college football player competes about 5 years and 4 seasons during his time in college. This will usually include regular workouts during the season to keep up with competition and also conditioning with more challenging workouts in between seasons. So, running back's responsibility is to receive handouts from the quarterback in order to rush the ball and also line up as a receiver to catch the ball from the quarterback and block. So a running back would need to be able to see the play develop on the field as it's happening. So this means he's always looking for gaps and like a hole in the line. So to be successful, he would need agility, speed, and explosive movements. So if this running back is of more average size, not necessarily like smaller or larger, so maybe like 5'10", 5'11", maybe 160 to 170 pounds. He can outrun his defenders, so he would definitely need speed, and he can use what size he does have to burst through and block. Some more specific movement patterns would be just running in general as soon as the play begins, taking off as fast as he can, and being able to abruptly stop and maybe switch directions once he does spot a gap. Some biomechanical challenges he would have to face could be when he's blocking. He would literally have to sometimes pick up other players or use his body to block. This kind of goes hand in hand with the physiological challenges he would have to face. Obviously, when people think of injuries and football, the first thing that comes to mind is concussions, which is definitely high on the list. But there are a number of injuries and a number of risks that come with playing football when you're playing such a high contact sport. Pretty much anything can happen, anything can break, anything can sprain. But some more common football injuries are ankle sprains, knee injuries, and then quad and hamstring, sometimes the groin strains, since usually players are pushing as hard as they can. It's definitely easy to strain a muscle like that. So for college football athletes, they're going to be college age, so like between 18 and 24 ish. Professional players in the NFL is usually around 26 to 32, even though there's some really well known professional players that are older than that. Age is a factor. Obviously, younger athletes are going to bounce back a lot faster and be able to recover faster. The longer you've been playing, the more injuries you will endure, and it's just an undeniable result that eventually your body is going to be more worn out and more susceptible to injuries. Some psychological factors that need to be considered for a football athlete. Number one would probably be stress and depression. It's understandable that any college athlete would feel stressed about having to manage their studies as well as their athletics, especially since many athletes' goal is to move on into their sport professionally after college. Also, over the years, studies have shown that a high number of head injuries or brain injuries that happen in football are associated with mental health issues.